Hello. If you are trying to improve your mobility and gain a little bit of strength in the process, this yoga practice might be for you. So let's get started. Hello, welcome to Yoga for Mobility. So as we get older, our joints tend to get stiffer and it's harder to get up in the morning. But by building a regular and hopefully daily yoga practice, it should improve just a little bit. So there is hope on the other side. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start in cross-legged. And we're going to begin the practice by doing just a quick little stretch. So with our left hand on the mat, we're going to reach our right arm up to the sky and then over. And what you want to do is try to point your heart towards the sky. And then switching to the other side, left hand to the mat, and reaching your heart up to the sky as your hand reaches over. Now, while we do this, we're going to do it one more time on each side. You want to try to stay grounded. So you want to feel your glutes and your tailbone connected to the mat as you reach up and over. So you don't want your whole body to tilt. You want to keep this pretty secure and just reach with your arm. And over to the right side again. Now we're going to do head to knee. So what we're going to do first is place our right foot in as close as you can get it to your body and reach your left foot out long. And we're going to turn our body so that it'll be facing that foot. Now with your right hand, you want to place it on the outside of your left thigh. Reach your left arm up and over your head and then over to your foot. So as you do this, you want to try to reach towards your foot with the crown of your head. Now it's called head to knee. It doesn't mean that your head has to come to your knee. And it's especially difficult when you have your other hand in the way. So don't worry if you can't get your head to your knee. You should feel a really good stretch in your hamstrings when you do this. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So left foot in as close to your body as you can get it. Right foot out long. Shift your body towards you're facing that foot. Left hand on the outside of that right thigh. Right hand reaches up and over. And tuck your chin to your chest. And reach with the crown of your head towards your knee. So now that we've got a good stretch, we are going to switch over to all fours. So you can just cross your feet and come up like this and shift over. Now, instead of doing a cat-cow, we're going to do a hovering table. So what we want to do is curl our toes under. Make sure your hands are under your shoulder, your knees are under your hips, and we're going to raise our knees and hold them. So you want to suck that navel to the spine. We're going to hold a little longer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you gave up before I started counting down, that's fine. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our left foot and place it flat on the mat and reach out with our right leg. And we're going to bend it and bring it forward so that we're in a low lunge. So try to be light on your fingers. So you don't want to put a lot of weight on your fingers. You want to be light and not rely on those fingers to maintain your balance. They're just there. Well, they're there to maintain your balance, but not carry your weight. So this way you should feel your core engage. And now we're going to go back into a runner's stretch. So you want to have a pretty good bend in that leg. And you should feel a good stretch all through the calves, the hamstrings. And then we're going to roll back over. We're going to move that right foot to the outside of the mat. Take our right hand and place it next to the right foot. So now we're in lizard. And we'll curl our toes under and lift that back leg. And if you're wanting a deeper stretch, you can go down to your elbows and your forearms, interlace your fingers, and breathe deep. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Now we're going to rise back up onto our hands, put our foot back in between our two hands, and with our left leg up, we're going to switch our right foot back so that we're in plank. Now we're going to go into side plank. Don't panic. What we want to do is put our left hand in the middle of the mat and roll over onto the outside of the left foot. Place the right foot in front of it and reach up to the sky. Now, if you feel like you might still lose your balance, you can use that right foot as a kickstand and rise up. Now, you want to feel your entire torso reaching up to the sky. Now we're going to return to plank and then back to our knees. We're going to do hovering table one more time, this time with our feet flat. And I won't hold quite as long this time. So we're going to raise up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering onto our knees. Now our left leg is going to kick back, and we're going to do the same sequence on the other side. So we're going to pull it up into low lunge. Take a little bit of time here. Maybe rock back and forth and use your fingers to catch yourself. Taking a deep breath in and out. Now we're going to breathe in as we go back to our runner's stretch. And out. Breathe in and out. And then rolling back into that low lunge. Placing the left foot on the outside of the mat. Bring our left hand in and placing it down on the mat next to our foot. Curling those right toes under and lifting that back knee. And now we're going to lower to our forearms and interlace our fingers. And breathe in and out. Try to keep that left knee straight up. You don't want it to go over to the side of your mat. Now back up onto our hands. You should feel your blood flowing by now. We're going to switch back to our foot is in between our hands. We're going to go back to plank. And now we're going to do a side plank on the other side. So going on to that outside of that right foot, the left foot in front, and raising our arm to the sky. And if you need that kickstand, you've got that left foot that can do it. But make sure your whole body is reaching up to the sky. Now we're going to go back to plank. Lower slowly. Raise up to a quick little cobra. And back down. Now we're going to roll over onto our backs. And hugging our knees into our chest. You should feel really good stretch in your lower back. And you can rock back and forth to get a really good massage on the sacrum. I fractured my sacrum years ago. So this is really a treat being able to do this again. So now what we're going to do is put our hands on top of our knees. And we're going to do little circles. But the way that we're going to do that is we're going to open our legs, come back up to where we were hugging our knees before, and back out, and apart, and back up. So we'll breathe out, and then in. Out, and in. Out, and in. And try to make it as diaphragmatic as you can. So you really want to feel that you're filling your abdomen with air. So we're breathing out and in. Out and in. And now we're going to end this practice in Shavasana. So it may seem contradictory to say that this is a practice for mobility and then end in Shavasana. But what it'll allow you to do is to completely relax and allow your muscles an opportunity to recover after putting them through a little bit of abuse. So once you are done in Shavasana and you get up, you have two choices. You can start your day, or three choices. You can continue your day, or you can relax and go to bed. So if you're relaxing and going to bed, you can actually stay in Shavasana a bit longer so that way your mind will also calm down just a little bit. But if you're starting your day, just spend a minute or two in Shavasana, breathing deeply, and you'll feel amazing when you get up from your mat. So we're going to stretch first. So with our legs out and our hands up above our head, we're going to give a real good stretch. Separate your fingers and your toes, spread them out. Now, lay your hands at your sides, open your palms to the sky, and breathe deeply. In and out. So you want every muscle to be relaxed. So you don't want to feel any tension in your legs, your abdomen, your shoulders. You don't want to feel any tension at all. You want to feel as if you could just melt into your mat. So I hope this video becomes one of your favorites and you'll come back to it on a regular basis to boost up your strength and to have you, experience increased ability for mobility. So that's a little rhyme. So I'll see you again later. Bye.